Namaskar everyone. This is the third video related to chapter journal. In the previous two videos, we already discussed about the basics of journal as well as the journal entry in case of purchase and sale of goods. Whenever we purchase goods, then we have to use word purchase instead of goods. And when we sell the goods, we have to use the word sales instead of goods. Now today I will take one example again to describing you that how to pass journal entries in the books of the accounts. But before that, I must revise here again the three rules of generalizing, that is personal account, real account and nominal account, because the journal entries is depend upon the three rules. The rule of personal account is debit the receiver and credit the giver. The rule of real account is debit what's come in and credit what goes out. And the rule of nominal account is debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. So let's start with the example. Enter the following transaction in the journal of Messrs. Tripathi and Brothers. Few transactions are given below in the year 2016 and January month. So you have to pass the journal entries of the following transaction in the proper format. And you have to pass the journal entry in the books of Messrs. Tripathi and Brothers. So how you will pass the entries? Let's move to the next slide. So here is the format of journal. Date, particular, ledger folio, debit amount and credit amount. First of all, in the date column, you have to mention the year, that is 2019. It is already given in the question. Now, I already told you that in journal, you have to pass the journal entries in a chronological order, that is serial wise or date wise. So first of all, you have to pass the journal entry of January 6. It is given in the question that sold goods for cash rupees 36,000. So I already told you whenever you sold goods, then sales will be credited because it is your income. And the rule of nominal account is applicable here is credit all income and gain. But on the debit part, the rule of real account is applicable, that is debit what's come in. So whenever we sold goods for cash, whatever coming in the business, it should be debited, that is cash, and income will be credited, that is sales. And the amount will be shown in the debit column as well as the credit column, 36,000. Now second, sold good to Hari. Now in this case, against we have to use word sales because we are selling the goods. But it is not given that in which you are selling. Cash is not given in the question. So you have to use the name of the receiver, that is Hari. So in this question or in this transaction, personal as well as nominal rule is applicable. So entry will be Hari account debit to sales. Hari is the receiver and income is always credit, that is called sales. And with the amount of 30,000 on January 8. Now third, received cash from Hari. Now again the rule is applicable is real and personal. As per the real account, debit what's coming. So cash is coming into the business. So cash will be debited. And who is the giver? So giver is Hari and Hari will be credited because as per the personal account, credit the giver. So entry will be on January 14th, cash account debit to Hari account and the amount is 18,000. One more thing, after each journal entry, something is mentioned in the bracket like sold good for cash, sold good to Hari and received cash from Hari. These all are known as narration. Now move to the next slide. Now January 26. Received commission rupees 750. So we are receiving the commission. So commission is our income. So income will be credited and what we are receiving in on the part of commission, that is called cash. So debit what's come in, that is called cash. So entry will be cash account debit to commission account. that is amount rupees 750, and narration is there, that is called received commission. Now January 27, paid salary to Gopal. So we are doing some expenses, and as per the nominal account, expense will be debited. So salary is our expense, so salary will be debited, and in place of salary we are giving cash. So what is going out, that is cash, will be credited. So on the debit part, rule of nominal account is applicable, and on the credit part, rule of real account is applicable. So paid salary to Gopal, that is amounting rupees 1200, and narration is given paid salary to Gopal. Next is received cash from Hari. It is the same entry which we already passed in the third one. So whatever you are receiving, so what is coming in the business, that is called cash, and who is the giver, that is called Hari. So on the debit part, real account is applicable, and on the credit part, personal account is applicable. So entry will be cash account debit to Hari 12,000. That is the entry on January 28, and narration is received cash from Hari. Now on January 29th, drew cash for personal use. I told you in the chapter number 2, that is basic accounting terms. Whatever the amount withdrawn by the owner for his and her personal use, it will be considered as a drawing. And whatever he is withdrawing, it can be cash or maybe check or maybe goods. So here what owner is withdrawing, that is cash. So we have to use the word drawing. So entry will be drawing account debit, and what is going out from the business to the owner part, that is called cash. So entry will be drawings account debit to cash account. 4,000 is the amount, and entry is on January 29. And the narration is withdraw cash for personal use. So whenever any personal use is given there, then you have to debit the drawing, and credit will be the cash or maybe the bank or maybe the any other thing. Now January 30, paid wages. Now paid wages is again, wages is your expense. So expense will be debited, and in place of expenses you are paying cash. So cash will be credited. So entry will be wages account debit to cash. So on the part of wages, nominal account is applicable, and on the part of cash, real account is applicable. So wages account debit to cash 7,200. It is an item of January 30, and narration is paid wages. And the last entry is purchase machinery. So again, what is coming into the business, that is machinery. And if you are purchasing machinery, then you have to pay something in cash. So cash is going out of the business. So entry will be machinery account debit to cash account. Now in this entry, machinery account debit to cash account, both the rules are applicable from the real account. That is debit what's come in, so machinery is coming into business, and credit was goes out, that is cash is going out of the business. And the amount is 8,000, and the entry is on 30th January. And narration is purchase machinery. After passing all the general entries, the total of debit and credit is always equal. That is 1,17,150. So this is all about the illustration and how to pass the general entry. One more thing I am revising here again, that purchase is always debited because it is a expense and losses. Sales is always credited because it is a income and gain. Whenever cash is coming into the business, it will be debited, and whenever the cash is going out of the business, it will be credited. If the giver name is given in the question, then it will be credited, and receiver name is given in the question, then it will be debited. So this is all about the general entry with the help of illustration. Thank you so much.